What a coincidence. I was just thinking about asking you on a date. Watarase gifted me a brand new fishing pole. Care to join me on a fishing trip?
Wait, you got one as well?
Are you saying he also gave one to you?
I found it outside my home this morning.
As did I. Right in front of my shrine.
Watarase sure is something.
Anyway, Watarase's quirks aside, shall we take advantage of this timely opportunity? I know a nice spot not far from the village. It's a lovely place within walking distance.
That sounds great. How about we meet at your shrine?
Sure.
I'm here, Fubuki!
Please, come in.
He sounds pretty drained. Did something happen to him?
He was fine just the other day. Let's go see what's wrong.
Sorry for barging in.
You're here. Good morning.
Good morning. Why are you in wolf form?
I, can't seem to transform back.
Huh? But you were okay when we last met.
Afterward, I set out on a monster hunt. Lots of them have been spotted prowling near the village lately. I can move and fight much more easily in this form, so I transformed and went on patrol. I disposed of the monsters, returned home, and then suddenly discovered I couldn't transform back.
Maybe you're short on runes? We could always infuse you with some.
Should I dance for you? No matter what the problem, I'm always happy to help, Fubuki.
No, I'm fine.
But you can't stay that way forever, right? You'll struggle to pick up anything with those paws.
Exactly. I can't even use my brand new comb like this.
That's your main issue?
Do you have any idea what might have caused this?
None whatsoever. I've assumed this form a lot lately with no problems.
You've mentioned before that your wolf form feels more natural to you.
We can't help if we don't know what's wrong. Who could shed some light on this situation?
Maybe Pilika? She's familiar with myths and legends of all sorts.
She was even hunting down my brother. So she may indeed know something.
That settles it. Let's go see Pilika.
So that's the problem.
How can we return him to normal? His normal human form, I mean.
All gods are born with an innate duty to uphold. That's what differentiates them from humans. Perhaps the pressure of those duties has stressed him out to the point where it's now interfering with his everyday life.
Fubuki is a workaholic, no doubt about that. Maybe he just needs to take some time off?
Although I do work hard to fulfill my duties, I've never felt overwhelmed by them.
And you wouldn't be. At least, not at first. You don't notice this sort of stress until it's too late. If you have no urgent business, you may as well take a break.
But...
You heard her. Or do you want to stay stuck like that forever?
This is a sign you've overworked yourself, Fubuki. You really need to rest.
a sign from who?
The gods, I guess?
In that case, I guess I don't have a choice in the matter.
Although we'd be setting out later than initially planned, would you still like to go on that fishing trip?
That sounds good to me. I'll just lie next to you and watch.
I wish I could be more help.
No, you were great. Thank you so much. We'll see you around. Is this the spot you were thinking of?
Yes. Isn't it beautiful? Clear waters and abundant animal life.
I definitely get why you'd want to fish here. Mind if I borrow your fishing pole, Fubuki?
Go ahead. I'm sure it'll be happier doing its job.
All right! Just watch. I'm gonna catch me a whopper.
Me too.
What's wrong? Don't tell me you haven't had a single bite.
Try jiggling your fishing pole. If you do that every once in a while, the bait will appear more lifelike.
Good idea. I'll give it a try. Hmm? Oh! It's gonna pull me in!
Whoa there! Just what kind of monster have you hooked? Don't you dare let go!
It's growing weaker! Now!
Yeah! You landed it!
Wait! Something's not right.
Look out!
Fubuki!
Take it out, but be careful.
Whew! It's finally down. Never imagined something like that was lurking around here.
You saved us, Fubuki. Thank you. Are you alright? Did that monster hurt you? What the?
What are you doing? Snap out of it!
Fubuki, pull it together!
Sorry. Thank you for bringing me to my senses, Wolby.
Anytime.
That was really me just now, wasn't it?
You don't remember anything?
Not much, but I felt so foggy. As if I were still half asleep.
Spill it, Fubuki. Are you hiding something from us?
Huh? What could he possibly have to hide?
Come on already. Isn't it obvious?
Now that you mention it, you do seem pretty down in the dumps from time to time.
If you want to play dumb, fine. That's all on you.
Do you feel like talking about it? Whatever's weighing on your mind, I'll hear you out.
Very well. You deserve an explanation after all the grief I've caused you. As I've said before, my wolf form feels more natural to me. That's because I was originally an animal before I gained my divinity. Even now, I still have the heart of a beast.
The heart of a beast.
Perhaps you could also call it my raw instinct.
So you're acting on instinct, huh? But what's that got to do with anything?
Recently, that old instinct has begun to resurface. My blood nearly boils as I'm assaulted by almost irresistible urges. While I can generally keep that wild side of me in check, sometimes my self-control slips.
Which is what happened only a moment ago.
How long have you been experiencing this?
I only realized what was going on very recently. However, I recall that I began feeling the telltale signs of discomfort the day after you originally rescued me.
Don't tell me it's related to the celestial collapse.
That also played a part. With my divinity lost, I became little more than a beast. But I think that my brother lies at the heart of this matter.
Right. Kamurosaki. He became a wild god who attacked people.
I think he committed those unforgivable crimes because he ultimately gave in to his inner beast. And as his sibling, I harbor the same violent impulses. The more I dwell on it, the more anxious I feel.
I see now. You didn't know how to bring up such a difficult subject.
I assure you that I feel no ill will or hostility toward anyone. I simply struggle to control myself at times. Huh?
You've been wrestling with this all by yourself for so long. I'm sorry I didn't notice sooner. As strange as this may sound coming from me, I don't think you need to worry that much.
How can you...
The god I know is clever, gentle, and kind, and often far too hard on himself. While you have a more wild side beneath the surface, it's still just one part of the whole package.
You... think so?
You may feel as calm and cheerful as a bright spring afternoon one day, and as cold and brutal as a biting blizzard the next. Kindness and cruelty are two sides of the same coin. Both of them come together to make the person you are.
If that's true, then someday I could cause you even more pain.
Well, the same goes for me. Nobody goes through their life without causing people a little grief. Acknowledge who you really are, and accept that. Therein lies true strength.
But my brother probably succumbed to the temptation of his wild side because he chose to embrace it. I can't afford to go down the same path.
Do you hate Kamurosaki? Loathe him, maybe?
Well,
I'm sure you despise what he did and can never forgive him for it. But there's more to this, isn't there?
There is. He's my twin. Like my reflection in the mirror. No matter what crimes he committed, that fact will never change.
Then why not become strong enough for the both of you? To the point where you can even tame your own wild side.
Tame my wild side. You make it sound so easy. But when you put it that way, this does seem possible. Sheesh. Now I feel silly about agonizing over this for so long. I guess my brother isn't the only fool.
If I can do anything to help you, just say the word. Not that I can ever replace your brother.
I don't need you to replace him. I'd rather you stayed just the way you are.
I'll try. Although I still wonder just how much I can do. I mean, I couldn't even help you regain your human form.
Oh, don't worry about that. See? I think a mental block was causing it.
Thank goodness. I was afraid you'd be stuck like that forever.
I'm sorry for causing you so much trouble.
It's awfully hard to snuggle your fluffy tail when you're in wolf form.
That was the problem?
No!
Wolvie? What's wrong?
The fish got away! We didn't catch a single thing!
Wait, is that all?
All gone, more like it! Man, and I was looking forward to a nice fishy feast for dinner.
Now, I suppose we'd better keep trying.
Oh, I know. Fubuki, why don't we have a little contest to see who can catch the most fish?
Challenge accepted. But be warned, I'm quite the angler.
I wouldn't suggest it if I thought I'd lose. I'll bury you in fish for Wolvie's sake.
Forget the bets! Just catch something already! I'm starving here!